Hello everyone, Joy here with a very special friend.
Hello,
Please introduce yourself.
I'm Luna.
Anyone who has seen any videos previously might recognise you from the Western Pride video. So we are about to go to the salon for for another one of my hair reduction removal treatment with the lasery type machine. And Luna is interested in doing having this treatment done.
Yeah.
So I thought it'd be a really good idea to have her come along and see it firsthand. And then we'll have a talk about your thoughts and observations. Now I'm not actually allowed to record inside. I did ask and they denied me permission.
Why wouldn't they let you do it?
It wasn't the salon itself, actually. It was the higher-ups who owned the technology who said no. But I can't change their mind. So we're not actually allowed to film inside. So this is like the best sort of thing we can get. So yeah, I would like to just sign off there, and we'll see you afterwards with some thoughts and observations and a little bit of a Q&A type segment afterwards. Okay. So hello, we're back. We've done the treatment. You had a look at it.
Yeah.
And we made some observations. So the first one would be, of course, piercings.
Gotta take them out.
Yeah, I had to remove all of mine at home. I've stuck a few back in, but you also would find this an issue.
Yeah. I struggle to take mine out with nails, so that's gonna be a bit of a pain for me.
Yeah, but I don't think they can go around it.
True.
So the next thing is shaving.
Yeah, so you can shave beforehand, and they'll redo it like when you turn up.
Yeah, you actually saw her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they did it like dry as well.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird.
And the hair has to be as short as possible in order for the light to get to the pigment and the melanin of the hair and not have any of it be wasted on outside the hair.
Yeah.
This was what you asked me last night, is it has to be flush against the skin.
Although she did say that for the first appointment I should let a little bit of it grow so that she can see what they're working with.
Yeah, and that's pre-patch test. Shaving is the only kind of hair removal that's really allowed, or in between treatments. Yeah.
Although she did say that it's not as bad as waxing, because it looked kind of sore when they were doing the thing.
I would agree with that, because it is less painful to the skin, less sort of rough on the skin. The next thing, the goggles.
Yeah, so if you're watching and you're sweaty and they give you the goggles, maybe don't be sweaty, because then you can't see anything and you need a fan to cool your face off.
Yeah, you had big old Matrix style black
Huge.
goggles. I got these because I'm the one doing it. I had these
weird cups that went over
yeah,
your eyes.
they looked a bit like swimming goggles.
Yeah.
I had to have the cotton pads underneath, so I closed each eye, both eyes, then the cotton pads, and then the goggles. And I had to keep the eyes closed, and that's because of the light, because it's quite bright.
Although you can see the light apparently, inside your head.
Well, I could see it. You saw it as an orange flash.
So it was a really vibrant red colour.
Red.
It was flashed each time.
And what I could see through all of those layers of goggles and things was like yellow flash because it was so close to my face. Right, the gel. Now you asked about what the gel was for.
Apparently it's the same stuff that they use for ultrasound. So when they flash the thing on your face, it doesn't come directly in contact with your skin, and that way you don't get burnt from it.
Yeah, which I didn't even know. I just thought it was like a conduit for the light.
Yeah.
So I also learned something there, which is, you know, one of the benefits of having an observer. So yeah, the procedure itself. You saw what happened.
Yeah, like it looked a little bit like painful, but like not so bad. Like if it's too much, they turn the machine down, so it doesn't hurt as much.
Yeah, and we started with my sides, and where there's like very little hair, so I didn't really feel it much. But on the chin and the lip,
Yeah, the upper lip.
that was quite painful still because there's more hair there, and it's darker hair. And you saw me like jump,
Yeah,
like
a few times.
yeah. And then afterwards, you said something really funny. What was it?
I don't know.
Like when you were watching it being done, you wanted to like do it.
Oh yeah, it makes a really satisfying zap noise when you press the button, and like I just wanted to like try zapping everything with it.
I'm a little bit worried.
See if stuff sets on fire. But wouldn't that be interesting to find out? I think it would.
Oh my god, you're such a pyro. Was there anything else about the procedure that you thought was like interesting or?
It didn't smell of burnt hair quite as much as I thought it would.
Right, but you did smell a little bit, right?
Yeah, there was like a kind of weird smell, but I think because you've already had a few sessions, like it wasn't quite as much.
Yeah.
Although you did say that afterwards, like the hair kind of pops out of your face.
It sometimes does, yeah.
And that you shouldn't, like, because like I didn't want to do this, you shouldn't just sit there and pull them out.
Yeah.
Like, no matter how tempting it is.
Because the follicle hasn't completely been destroyed at that point, and if you pull them out, then it could reactivate that follicle.
Yeah.
And that's sort of against the point of doing this treatment.
So leave those like sticky bits in.
Yeah. The only thing you can do is shave. No epilating, no waxing, no plucking in between sessions. The aftercare. What did you think about that?
So it was just the like they washed your face with like a sterilising thing, and it was just the aloe vera that you've got to put on afterwards.
Yeah, yeah. And I've still got quite a lot of that left. A small pea-sized amount goes a long, long way. So what we saw afterwards, after the session, you noticed that my skin looked different.
Yeah, it was a little bit red, but not too bad.
That's because I have had a few sessions and it was pinker the first couple of times. You also saw like the follicle bumps kind of raised.
Yeah.
And that's sort of what you expect to see. So you were quite enthused about the whole thing, right?
It was very interesting to go and watch it be done.
Yeah.
And I have my first appointment tomorrow, and so that's going to be really good.
Yeah, I think they really, you know, they were really quite happy to let you sit there and watch and.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you do want someone else to come in with you, like that will probably be okay.
And the other point that we want to mention is like doing other areas of like the body. So you had a question about.
So a friend of mine wants to know about whether they can get the bikini line done, and like apparently that's a yes.
it all depends on the like pigmentation of the hair and like density of the hair and things like that. But yeah, she was quite positive that every sort of place where there's hair, where it's dark, can be done.
Yeah.
But like I said to you, I wouldn't be brave enough to have a bikini done. Like, tell me after you have your test tomorrow and say how brave you would be.
I probably wouldn't do that either, but I mean, like, you know, some people probably would. Not me though.
Okay. Do you have any other like questions or observations?
Oh, and if you want to wear a hat for like your sessions, like they're okay with that.
Good to know. You also said something about like you wanted to know if you could wear makeup.
Yeah, so they said whatever you feel comfortable in, because they'll clean the area anyway, but like if they're going to clean all this, maybe you don't want to put on a ton of makeup because it will just look weird afterwards.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's everything. Cool. Okay. So this is Joy and Luna signing off. Bye.